Hi, Alan Stratton from As Wood Turns. At our local wood turning club, we give away wood. It's a raffle situation. Sometimes the wood is quite nice, sometimes the wood is not so nice. The other night, I gave away this wood, which happens to be, well, you could call it junk wood or you could call it salvage wood. In any case, it came from a fellow's work, and it came from some sort of packing material that they use and then they throw it away. But why not use it to turn something nice? In this case, I decided to turn a rustic snowman. I've taken his hat and burned it with a torch, made it so that it can come on and off, and then wood burned a bit of a face on him. I think he's happy. In any case, it's a nice use for what would otherwise just be burned. Let's turn a snowman.
The wood is a 4x4 from the club raffle. It had a couple of bad drying cracks. I cut most of the cracks off on the bandsaw. After all, I did not want a super fat snowman. Then mounted the wood between centers on the lathe. Wood this size does not take long to round off. Then I need to cut a tenon on each end for my chuck. Then part off a portion for the hat. I almost had a disaster when I cut too far between centers, but fortunately it did not bind. I don't have a firm plan. I'm making this up as I go. I'm starting with the hat. I need something to hold the hat on his head. How about a 1-inch hole? Then how about another tenon so that I can reverse the hat in the chuck again? Then shape the hat with a small gouge. I want to burn the hat to blacken it. What well-dressed snowman would wear a hat the same color as he is? I don't want to hold it in my hand, so I'll quickly grab a piece of scrap and cut a tenon on the end to hold the hat. Then quickly blacken the hat with a small propane torch. Now for the snowman body. He will be a 2-snowball snowman. I'm cutting a tenon on his head to receive the hat. Then shape my snowman with a skew. That hat tenon is coming in handy now. My snowman is a bit overweight and needs to go on a diet. I'm reversing the snowman into the long-nosed jaws. Then I choose the largest Forstner bit that will leave a rim on the bottom of the snowball and not cut him in half between the 2 snowballs. At this point, I should be finished, but the hat does not look good on the snowman. It is sitting too high and the brim is too fat. I'm wrapping the hat with masking tape and gently inserting it into the jaws. Since the hat is already rough, I doubt it will leave a mark. I need to reduce the brim and make the hole a little deeper. Then bring out the torch again and burn the fresh wood on the hat. Now I'm on the home stretch. Out comes the wood burner to burn his facial features. I liked my snowman. He was a very quick project. The wood was cheap and otherwise firewood. He's a little rough, but I think it is appropriate. When have you built the perfectly formed snowman with perfect features with a perfect surface finish? My point is that he fits. That's all for this snowman. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe on my website, and tell your friends. Give your future self a Christmas gift. That is, wear your full face shield always. Your future self can thank me later. I'm Alan Stratton from As Wood Turns. Come back next week for a new wood turning video. Merry Christmas to all.